Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm super excited to be here this morning because I'm feeling the pull for stepping into the energy of play and playfulness. And I am so excited to be working with that kind of energy. So with that, I asked for the guidance from the cards around what guidance we need to fully align us with the energy of play. And this is for today and also through the rest of this week. And I used a new deck, one of my new decks, Native Spirit Oracle card deck. And the card that I received was the Peace Pipe. Now, this is a brand new deck, so I'm not even sure what the Peace Pipe has to say, and I'm very, very curious about that. Peace Pipe says, heal old wounds with people and situations. Carefully do whatever you need to do to make amends. Forgive yourself and forgive others. It's time. You no longer need to carry the burden. You are a mender. Help others mend bridges in their lives. You bring peace to the world. Your native spirit wants you to know. In native traditions, sharing a peace pipe filled with sacred tobacco and herbs was a way of finding common ground and dropping discord. It was a respite in order to calmly assess a situation and find a peaceful resolve. There are times to drop everything and leave. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places. This is one of those healing times. Maybe there is a wound inside you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Maybe you need to forgive yourself or forgive another. Transform the inner grievance. Do it now. You don't need to forgive the act, but there's power in forgiving the person. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there's a person from your past with whom you should reconnect. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. The journey says, write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area in my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take toward resolving a rift with another or a feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? Then take action. So I think this is really interesting, a very interesting card for the question that we asked today, because here, I am asking for some guidance and stepping into our playfulness. And this to me feels like a very action focused, almost like a very masculine energy card. So I think that in using the energy of this card and finding those places of forgiveness, it can be twofold. And it just depends on how this is landing for you. It could be that playfulness is needed to be integrated into these areas where forgiveness is required. So the action steps that are to be taken, playful energy being brought in there may help to lighten enough so that you have the ability to forgive a little bit more easily. That being said, on the other hand, this could be a card that says to you, forgive, because that holding onto that resentment or holding onto that situation is keeping you from experiencing the playfulness that is your divine right in this world. I honestly am not sure which one it is for me. It could be maybe a little bit of both. So I'm very curious and excited to work with this energy. A little apprehensive, but I know that it's all good because these cards have never steered me wrong. So with that, I invite you into the energy of playfulness, and I hope that the peaceful pipe serves you well today. Have a wonderful day. I don't know how to stop this. Oh.